So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So there are a lot of honey fragrances out there, but they don't stand out. But the fragrance that I am reviewing today is one of the best honey fragrances out there, and it's from the house of MFK. And the name of the fragrance is Cologne Pour les Soeurs. It is discontinued at this point and it's very hard to find as well. So today I will give you my thought on this fragrance. So in future, if you can get your hands on this beautiful scent, you know how this one is smell like. So if you want to know more about this fragrance, please stay tuned. So thank you for tuning in. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel if you love fragrance related content or you find this video helpful in any means. So let's start by the presentation of this beautiful fragrance. So like all the MFK fragrance, it has the same presentation of 200 ml bottle. It opens up from the top like this, and then you get your card inside with your message and your details about the company. So at the front of the box you have your name of the perfume, your brand, and then your concentration and the amount of the bottle. On the sides you have nothing, and in the back you have your ingredients, and at the bottom you can see your batch code and other details. So if I open up like this, there's another box inside here like this, like the typical MFK boxes. All of the 200 ml bottles, they have the same box, and inside this one you will find your perfume, which is right here. So this one is a vintage bottle which has a screw design. The new MFK bottles, they don't have this design, but they are magnetic, I think. So let me spray this one and then I'll give you my thoughts on this. So this one was actually a blind buy for me, but it's a very successful blind buy. I read the reviews on this one where people say it doesn't smell good, but I don't rely on those reviews. And then I tried it, but this one became one of my most favorite fragrances from MFK. And then I realized that it's always better to sample a fragrance before making up the mind from reviews. Although I will not recommend to blind buy this fragrance because of the price tag. But still, in future, if you want to, you can just try a fragrance, buy a sample, and then instead of relying on reviews. So to me, this one is one of the best honey fragrances. It is not complex like other MFK fragrance. Rather, it has only 4 notes, which is white honey, benzoin, incense, and rose. So it's a very seductive and perfectly blended scent. You can imagine a rose drizzled with honey with a hints of airy vanilla coming from a mixture of frankincense and benzoin. So you will also be getting a touch of incense as well, but it will make this one appealing and perfect for any occasion. But it's more about honey that's present in the fragrance. You will get a huge dose of honey in this fragrance rather than other notes that are present inside. So this fragrance is very comforting and inviting, but you have to reapply this fragrance a lot of time and it becomes skin scents very quick. But the smell is absolutely amazing and it's definitely worth it. Although it becomes a skin scent, it lasts for more than 12 hours, but it will be on the skin. It will not project like other MFK fragrances like Grand Soeur or Oud Satin Mood. So I think they have made it like this because if the honey fragrance is too strong, it will be cloying for you. And at this point, it's very seductive since it's lighter. It is definitely not for everyone. It will leave, you can say, people by loving or hating this fragrance, considering it has only 4 ingredients, but it creates a very magical smell around you. And a lot of fragrances, they can't do it with only few ingredients. So it's a cologne, but it's far better than other EDT fragrances out there. So if you love honey or rose fragrances, definitely check this one out. It's a hidden gem, and I definitely can not compare it with any fragrance that I remember. And trust me, if it's stronger than this, the honey will be too cloying or sweet, but this one is not. This one is perfectly balanced. So it was initially launched as Absolue Pour les Soeurs, which is the intense version of this fragrance, and it's very hard to wear by a lot of people. And because of the same honey is overpowering. but this one is definitely more wearable and comforting than the original one. I can't find a lot of reviews on this fragrance, but I always try to find hidden gems which are not talked about a lot by the people, and I try to share my knowledge with you guys so you have an idea how this one smell like. So if you want me to review any other fragrance, let me know in comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.